What's up everyone, welcome back to another weekly LEGO City update here in my LEGO City Bricksville. This week we have a new modular building that I can't wait to show you. We've placed that here in the city very nicely in my opinion. It's going to be great for some future scenes and just all in all some kind of personality to my LEGO City. I've also got a continuation of a couple great scenes that we started last week. If you do remember, there was a homicide or a murder in the city, so I've got a little bit of the extended story on that for you in this build here today. So just down 2nd Street here, you can actually see that new VIP bar and lounge, that nightclub right there, as the smaller building on the 1st floor here underneath the white building. I think that that's a pretty nice placement for the building. Across the street is actually the 2021 police station modular, so that's what I meant by it's going to have some personality and going to be great for the future with some scenes because they are right across the street from each other, and that kind of changed the game a little bit. I like the placement next to Palace Cinema. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But I think it's pretty cool how Assembly Square's on the other side there, and it goes Grand Emporium, Palace Cinema, and then it goes next the slummy little mock modular building that I built for the villains or the criminals in my city. I think it's kind of nice, and it kind of just goes with the character of this area. We've had a couple of hobos living over here when there wasn't snow in the past. We've had some musicians, just all kinds of little things like that in that area. So it kind of fits right there, and I think it turned out pretty sweet. So let me know what you guys think of the placement here of this new mock modular building in the comment section below. Now, to continue with the story from last week, if you do remember, we found a gun over here. The police found a gun, and there was a murder scene right here on the sidewalk. So across the street here now we have the new building, which actually does have a walkway that goes back there, and I'll show you the alleyways in the back in just a moment. But you can see that the SWAT team has been called in. So these 5 guys right here have been in some previous LEGO scenes, and they're kind of the big deal. They wear the heavy flak. You can see Chase McCain and Duke Detain in there are all a part of this. So these are the big dogs, and they're in here kind of checking this out. You can see Vito's kind of talking Duke Detain down like, no, you can't go in, you can't go in. Another member of one of the black gangs here, the biker gang, is actually holding a bottle of whiskey, so yeah, that's not sketch at all. You can see the women on the street there, and for the life of me, I just can't seem to remember this guy's name right here. Anybody know? I built a LEGO City construction set this week on my own in my personal time. Yeah, it was this right here. I don't want this to be on my table ever again, but I just wanted to show you guys in case you were like maybe thinking about it like I was, and pick it up. It had pretty sweet minifigures in it. It's nice to get new construction minifigures, but yeah, you can be the judge of how it looks in a LEGO City. I built this Gargantos Showdown set this week on the Bricks and Coffee on Monday morning. Loved it. What a great set, honestly. Set up a little scene immediately in the LEGO City. I talked about it on stream. Immediately set it up here, kind of destroying the Grand Emporium just a little bit. It's a fight scene. You can see one of the tentacles ripping down a fence or a gate right there. You can see another tentacle kind of damaging that sign. It's got the H in one of its tentacles. It's got a moped in this tentacle over here, and it's actually picked up one of the citizens here in Bricksville, so that is not good at all. We've got all 4 of the main characters of the Doctor Strange movie. Doctor Strange right here flying in, and he is casting some magic, as well as Wong jumping down from the Grand Emporium. Definitely fit right there, Wong. Nice. We have Scarlet Witch down below casting some spells. I love the use of the red elements for her. I think it looks very good and it's much more realistic. And then of course we have America Chavez over here flying in. Of course she can fly, so I think that's a pretty sweet scene. Love this set. If you guys want to see more about this set, you can see my review that I did earlier this week. Another great part about the placement of that new mock modular building is that Assembly Square has this walkway right here, right? And you can actually see the walkway to the new mock modular bar right there. So they just go right through. We're about to walk around this table here, and I will show you what it looks like through that construction site, so you can actually see the alleyway back there. Thought that was fantastic, but you can see some more police kind of heading in right there. There's the police chief. She's on her horse walking through right there. So we're about to go find out what's going on over there. If you have been following my channel, you know that we are going to be working on the roller coaster next. You guys voted for it, so we're going to be working on that next. We had a forest here. It was much more lush previously, like last year. But you can see that they're tearing down some trees now in preparation for building the roller coaster, so we're going to be starting that project rather soon. So you can see that the construction site has shrunk down just a little bit with adding that mock modular building. Obviously we moved the downtown diner down a whole base plate, but we are currently working on the hospital mock. I did start that. We are working on a design for that building. I think I've come up with something that I like for the first floor, and that's really how you get a mock started, right? So progress has begun on that, and I'm excited to show you guys what I get done this weekend, sometime early next week, hopefully. Up on top of the building, you can actually see the figure that broke out of jail last week. He's up here just eating a chicken leg with a big old grin on his face, staring down at the police station. Thought that that was hilarious. And then if we peep over the corner of these buildings here, just behind Assembly Square, you can see another murder and a rat. Yes, back here. So that is why the police are here. There's been a second homicide in 2 weeks here in Bricksville. That's a huge problem. Although Vito claims that he has nothing to do with this incident, we will indefinitely find out more about this next week. The everyday grind. And that's going to sum up this week's Lego City update. Let me know what you think of the placement of the new mock modular bar and nightclub, really, in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave it a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you do want to see more great Lego City content coming in the near future. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. Have a great day.